Alright, good day everybody. It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber back at it again, guys, with another action figure review. Now, guys, as you can see, I have two figures right here. Two figures. So you know what that means. It's going to be a double review. As you guys know, these figures were from my big Spawn haul. My big amazing Spawn haul video, and I bought them out of package. So I figure, instead of doing like one, review of each, because these figures really aren't that articulated. They're not in package. They're very, very similar. They come from a very similar line. I figure I would do, if I can get Spawn to stand over here, I figure I would do a double review for you guys today. Double the pleasure, baby. Yeah. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. So, guys, so as if you don't know, here is Malebolgia, and here is Spawn. This is the mutated version. This right here, Malebolgia, was brought to one of my my friends on YouTube, who always comments on my videos, and I didn't know who this figure was, and he found out that this was Malebolgia. Now with this figure, I didn't know who this figure was right here, so I had to Google him and find out who this was, and this is actually Spawn. So this is Spawn, and this is Malebolgia in a mutated form. So guys, where can we start? We'll start with Malebolgia first, and then we'll do a Spawn review. So we'll put the mutated Spawn to the side, and we'll take a look at Malebolgia. Just look at this guy, man. This guy is just awesome. When I got these figures, I put them on display. I really didn't look at them. I didn't really go into deep detail of as far as looking at them, because I don't know why. I have no idea why. I just had a quick glimpse of them, and I put them on display. And I figure I save this moment until now. So guys, as you can see, we'll check out some of the articulation on him. Hopefully he doesn't break on me, jeez. He does have a ball joint arm, so his arm can extend out that much. So that's pretty awesome. Actually, he does have a ball joint right here. Yeah, he does. I don't want to break it. It feels like it's going to snap, man. So... and he has a break right here, but I don't want to mess with it, because I know these things are going to pop off, man. They always do, all the time. Here's the back of Malebolgia, and I think he has a break right, yeah, he has a break right here at the waist, but you can't really turn it all that well. Essentially, he is just a statue, so. Here's the back. Here's the inside of his brain. Look at this. Isn't that creepy? Oh my goodness, that is freaking creepy. And can this be removed? No. That's like a worm brain that's coming out of his head. Isn't that sick? Oh, I love it. And you see all these like little spikes and stuff coming out of his back. Oh, look at that. I didn't even see. Look, there's a face right there on his back. Oh, there's another face. Look at that. Oh my god. I just now noticed that. There's two faces on his back that's trying to escape from his back. That is pretty cool. Here's his little stumpy little spiked tail. There's Malebolgia booty. Malebolgia booty. Here's his hoofs. They gave him hoofs. His legs are not articulated at all whatsoever. So yeah, like I said, he's essentially a statue. His face is just amazing. His horns are articulated. They seem a little loose. But yeah, they are articulated. I guess you can have them pointed up like that. Like that. Or you can have them point them down like this. I don't know. I guess whatever way you prefer. I didn't know they were articulated until this moment right now. Or like that. It doesn't really matter. But this one feels loose. Feels like it's going to pop off. I love the, I don't know what you would call it. There are triple eyes. Well, they're triple sets of eyes, should I say, but there's actually 6 eyes altogether. And it gives off this really, really cool effect. The jaw is not articulated, it's just kind of sculpted face on there. he's a very, very awesome, very, very nicely detailed figure. And I do like the one horn going down, one horn going up. I just think it just makes him look more awesome. Instead of putting them up, you know, kind of looks like a bull. But when you twist one up and twist one down, you know, he just looks that much cooler, you know what I mean? There's his chest, there's his hand, there's the bottom of his hand, there's his claws. Can I show you his claws? Those are freaking cool, man. And there's the inside of his stomach cavity. And there's his chest again. Yeah, I wish they would have given him an articulated jaw. You think they would have, but no. A very awesome figure, guys. I definitely recommend this Malebolgia. So let's put Malebolgia off to the side. And then we'll bring in Spawn here. And doesn't Spawn look amazing, man? And you can tell it's Spawn too because of this right here. And the chains as well. And that mouth, look at that mouth. I love the green eyes that they gave Spawn. And oh yeah, you can tell that he spawned by the green eyes as well. And yeah, the chains are real chains. They're not plastic chains. I love how it's attached to his I guess, cheekbones. And it's attached to his ears, or whatever this is, the back of his horns, ears, whatever you want to call it. And then these, oh wait, these right here, these chains right here are attached to his chin, and they're attached to his nipples, what appears to be his nipples. And here's his tail. It's like kind of wrapped. Oh, he actually has a couple tails, so let's move that out the way. He does have some breaks here. No ankle bend, no ankle articulation, no knee bend, no knee articulation. His arms are on a ball joint, so you can have him looking like that. He does have a break here at the elbow, but no elbow bend. The same thing with this arm as well. He does have a break here at the elbow. So let's check out more detail from this Spawn. Mutated Spawn, should I say. So yeah, this one right here, okay, I didn't notice, I didn't see that. So he has the ears, this chain right here is hooked up to this chain right here. So that's where it's going, to the ears. And then this chain is hooked up to the cheek, going down to the nipples. But the detail on this guy is just absolutely superb. I just love what they did with this Spawn. And his head is articulated. So you can get his head to turn a little bit. You can't really get it to go all the way around because it's hindered by this right here. I do love the back of him. I do love all these spikes coming out of him, man. And this one's like really solid too. I like these two spikes right here and then this one spike in the middle. And then you got these two spikes from the head. Look at the top of his head. Man, this guy's monstrous. And I love the horns right here. That's part of his arm. Does he have them on? No, he just has them on one side. These horns right here. It's kind of like curled around. And then his claw. He's got a different hand for a claw too. He's got like a sword thing coming out of the upper part of his palm. There's his claws. So here's his stomach, chest area, crotch area. And you can tell it's Spawn because here's his Spawn's design right here. You know, I don't really do thumbnails. I just kind of upload the videos, and wherever they end up, they end up. Hopefully they don't end up on Spawn's crotch. So one of the reasons why I do that, because, you know, I just think it's more interesting because, you know, somebody's scrolling along on YouTube and they see a video and it's not a clear image of it, but it says a name, you know, they'll click onto the video and say, oh, what's this about? And then, you know, I think that brings in more people than just, you know, a thumbnail and clickbait, you know what I mean? I don't like to use a thumbnail as clickbait. You know, even though if the thumbnail turns out to be this face right here, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I'm trying to, so you guys can see his face up close. And his tongue, look at his tongue. Oh, let me get his chains out of his mouth. And his tongue is awesome. I love the red tongue. The red battered tongue that goes with his green eyes is really, really awesome. I love the chains hanging from his face. And the jaw is not articulated. It is pre-posed. And here's his knees right here. He's kind of got like bone armor. There's his feet. Did I show you the back of his back? The back of his butt? And he actually has two tails. Spawn mutation, mutated spawn, should I say, has two tails. So I think that's pretty awesome right there that they give him two tails. I was complaining about the last spawn figure. Oh, this guy, he doesn't have any freaking tail. He needs a tail. Actually, a few figures that I got didn't have a tail. It would have been awesome if they had given him a tail, you know what I mean? But they gave him a tail. Two tails. This is a story of two tails. So, I guess that's how you align him up. You align that right there. But he's supposed to stand like that, so... Which he doesn't, because he's kind of off balance. And he doesn't really stand properly. Ever since I've got him and let's see what I mean? Ever since I got him and put him on display, he has fell over more times than a weekday drunk. Like, he's not balanced at all. He's very, like, off-centered. That's the bad thing about this figure. So I'm trying to get him to stand for you guys. Maybe if I put his arms out or something like that. There he goes, maybe. If I throw him a little bit off balance, huh? There we go. Maybe he'll stay then. Okay, so let's bring Malebolgia back in. And yeah, like I said, I got these figures in my big spawn haul, and I just showed you a glimpse of these figures, guys. So I just wanted to do a little bit more in-depth review of these figures and show you what these guys look like up close and personal. You know what I mean? Ugh. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna give you my review of each figure because these are different figures. I'll let you know which one's the best. Well, I'll let you know right now. Both of them are awesome. I don't think one is better than the other. I think they're both really, really awesome. I love the green eyes of Spawn. I love his tongue. I love his mouth. I love, the 6 eyes to this Malebolgia. I love the feet. I love the hoofs. I love everything about him. Everything about him is perfect. The sculpt on him is beautiful. And they're really, really awesome. If you like cool, creepy... stuff, cool, creepy monsters. These figures are definitely for you. I definitely recommend them, guys. So, we'll start off with Spawn. He's damn near perfect. He is awesome. There's nothing, I have no complaints about him. He is pretty awesome. And I'm going to give him a 10. I give him a perfect 10, guys. I can't give him a 9 because he's not a 9. He is freaking awesome, man. He is a 10. I do recommend him. Now, same thing with Malebolgia. He's pretty much perfect, man. I mean, there's nothing I can give him. You know what I mean? I do love the Spawn figure, maybe a little bit more, but I do love the face of Malebolgia. It's pretty awesome. And I do like, there he goes, tipping over again. I do like all the sculpts on these guys. I mean, they're very, very similar. But I do like the mutated Spawn just a little bit better. But this Malebolgia, there we go. I just placed them up next to each other. This Malebolgia is pretty much, I want to give him like a 9.75. Because he's maybe not as cool as Spawn because Spawn has the chains and everything. And there's just a little bit more going on with this Spawn figure than the Malebolgia. But I do love this Malebolgia. I'm kind of hesitant to give him a 10. But he's pretty close to a 10, guys. And I do recommend him. He's very, very awesome. I do like him a lot. I do recommend him. He's really, really cool. Really, really creepy. Like this figure over here. But yeah, I recommend both of these figures, both mutations. I mean, if you're going to get the Spawn, you might as well get, the mutated Malebolgia as well. So why not? So there you guys have it, man. I just hit the 15-minute mark. If you're still watching this video, thanks. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification button if you want to receive more awesome, cool reviews. Leave a comment in the section which one you guys like better. I do recommend both of them. They're very, very, very awesome. And yeah, give me your thoughts. You know, do you like these guys or not? I really, really love them, guys. If you love Spawn, if you love cool, creepy stuff, I recommend these two figures. So there you guys have it. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye!